All right, welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts, Triton Regional High School, home of the Vikings, and we are here in early January for a match between the Triton Vikings and crosstown rivals, the Newburyport Clippers. I'm Patrick Heffernan, joined by
Steve Berardino.
And it's so great to see you again, Steve, and it's good to be back in the booth. Good to be here for Triton basketball, a team that is 2-1 early in the season. I don't know if they played a Christmas tournament. I know Newburyport did, but this is, I know it's not senior night, but this is possibly the last time that these girls are going to play Newburyport at home, the seniors, and that's got to be an emotional game, right?
I would think so. You know, I mean, we have a lot of upperclassmen tonight, like you said, a lot of seniors, so I'm sure they're going to want to go out on a positive note. It's always a big rivalry game against Newburyport, so I'm sure they're going to put it all on the line tonight.
I don't see the usual huge student crowds we get for a Newburyport Triton game, but it's probably because we're still coming out of the break. Kids are
probably
quite
some hangover, Christmas hangover, holiday hangover, sure.
Right, not quite used to getting into it. So starting lineup on the court, Reese Renda, Sophia Lisinski, Isabella Basile, Kendall Liebert, and Margaret Welch for the Triton Vikings. It's Kendall there in the center who's going to jump it. And again, this team is 2-1 coming into tonight, so can keep a winning record going here early in the season. Looks like they're running kind of a zone defense here. Dribbles it in and loses it off the foot. Good defense. We'll see if Newburyport presses. That's something Newburyport has traditionally always done.
And they are.
And they're starting off with a full court, looks man-to-man press.
They seem to look to get the ball into Renza's hands a lot, especially with her speed.
And so Liebert turns it over as well, so 2 turnovers to start us off. Newburyport coming into this game is 2-3. They've lost to all their wins and losses are outside of the conference. They were in a Christmas tournament, lost a couple games. They also lost to Reading most recently, and then they have 2 wins against Essex Tech and Ipswich. Oh, Ipswich is in the Cal, right?
Yes, they are.
Right, so that's 1 in the Cal.
Nice post move down
Solid move inside by number 21. That would be Foley. First basket of the game.
Yep, Reese using her speed, breaking the
There's
press.
Speed. Oh, and she got bumped, knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Kendall trying to go baseline, did a nice job, and then she got fouled.
I like the hurry up against the press. You know, get it across the
agree.
court fast, especially with a good ball handler like Reese. That's a hard word to say. All the way out to Margaret. To Sophia inside again. She can shoot. She opts it, swinging around. Still looking for a shot here.
A good ball movement so far.
Good drive.
Nice drive. Nice drive.
Fantastic bucket right there. Isabella Basile puts the Vikings on the board.
And there's a good ball movement to really set up that space for her to drive.
Newburyport has some height inside, but they really haven't used it yet.
No.
Just setting screens, not doing much else than that. But the high school shot clock is really long. You feel that. You sometimes feel that. I feel it up here. I can't imagine how it feels down there trying to play defense.
Good D.
Great block
nice
by
D.
Kendall.
Yep.
Find some help. Time for a half-court set from the Vikings.
Nice open shot.
Nice and it drops. Well done. It's going to be, was that 2 or 3? They only count, no, they only count that as a 2. Foot on the line.
Nice job of getting out there, wide open for that shot. Set her feet, squared her shoulders. Nice rotation.
They left her alone last time in the last possession too, so I'm not sure what they saw.
Nice rebound by Reese there, pushing the ball up.
Trapped in the corner. Finds a teammate though. There's Margaret. Still looking inside for Kendall. Has her. Chance to go to work. Instead, it's going to be tipped out of bounds.
You know, I think one of the advantage Triton has with Kendall being one of your bigs down low, she can really handle the ball too. So gives you a little bit of advantage.
She scored 20 points in every game she's played. Triton's 1 loss came against North Reading, where Kendall was not in the game. Their 2 wins are over Amesbury and Manchester Essex, both big wins.
Yes.
And Manchester Essex beat North Reading, so you got to look at it and say, okay, well, if they had Kendall, maybe it would have been a different outcome. But it's a long season.
Absolutely.
It's only the 4th game, so. Coach Greg Dulles calling out the play. He's first year here at Triton. after taking the Amesbury team to the state championship and a championship win a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, that was a powerhouse team.
Yeah, it was an incredible team. And he also coached the Newburyport Clippers back in the day. A lot of experience. Oh, well done.
Nice job by Kendall. Looks like she might have got fouled there, Yank. But
You think?
Yeah.
Just a little.
Kept her composure and nice basket.
Maybe she was doing a very elaborate head fake. That's why her head changed direction that much. Good inside play by Newburyport on the floor. Sophia Lisinski a little out of position on that last play.
Triton's doing a good job of rotating, making sure they get bodies in front of the ball. They're doing a nice job. Not leaving too many people down low open for Newburyport.
So Bailey, the starter, back in, and I think Newburyport has pretty much gone with just 7 girls so far. Triton yet to make a substitution.
That's a nice shot.
That was a nice screen, too. It's when you can back into 2 players and take them out. Makes it a lot easier for your teammate to hit a shot. Newburyport lays off the press. Kendall was open inside, but Reese couldn't find her. Good strong move by Newburyport, but didn't go. Coach Dulles calling for him to hurry it up down the court. I think she might have walked, yeah. So
yeah, I think it's one of the situations where she's going to have to make a quick decision when that ball goes in because they're going to double team her as soon as she gets that ball.
Right.
So she's going to have to make a quick decision. I think it'd either just turn and shooting or getting rid of the ball quickly.
And if she's getting double teamed, somebody's open. So it's just a matter of identifying as quickly as she can and make them pay for the double team. Coming inside again, losing possession. There we go. Isabel Basile with it. Out to Reese. Inside again. Kendall again.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Wow. Off balance.
Both her baskets have been shots that I don't think you or I could have made because there's a lot of pressure on her. One was from the left and one was from the right. So Kendall showing a lot of versatility already. And somebody called for the foul. Might have been on Kendall. Yep. 2 on.
So good idea by Kendall to come over and help,
Kendall.
but she's got to be careful. She doesn't want to commit to swiping at that hand too much. You don't want to get yourself in early foul trouble. So come over to help out when you can, but at the same time, don't try to force it.
That block from behind it's hard to do, and if you don't do it exactly right, I think at this level, a lot of refs are going to call that. It's tough. Not saying it wasn't a foul. It definitely looked like a foul. It's hard to execute on that. So misses the first, keeps it a 4-point lead. Hits the second. Triton still with no subs here. They played almost 5 minutes with the starting 5. And just like that, we got somebody coming in. Be Lily D'Andrea coming in, taking over for Margaret. So they're going to go small and fast here, it looks like. Maybe because of the press. No, she walked a little bit. Yeah,
absolutely. Kind of stutter stepped when she came into that screen.
So I think the rule in high school girls basketball in Massachusetts is still that there's no 10-second or 12-second to get it across midcourt. So we'll have to watch the refs next time there's an inbound. I know that used to be the case, and it seemed like some teams knew it and some teams didn't. And definitely some parents knew it and some didn't because you got parents screaming about whether or not it was 10 seconds. Good defense inside by Triton.
That's a nice play right there. She shot right out to the 3-point line for an open shot. Yep.
Yeah, neither ref is keeping time, so I guess that rule is still in effect. Which means, whatever it takes to get the possession across, you don't need to worry about the time. Kendall with the ball up top. She can be dangerous there. Oh, spin move inside, but she's fouled.
Yep.
Just the second foul tonight by the Newburyport Clippers. Leah Hathaway coming into the game, a senior captain and
Nice.
fantastic three-point shooter, so maybe we'll see something from her shortly.
Nice job by Sophia to get a little break now, but she did a nice job out there.
Run the play inside for Kendall. She's got it, and that one's a little bit short. Another tough shot inside for her. Good defense by Kendall inside. Good switch.
Yeah, nice recovery by Kendall. I think that she had the lane, but Kendall got over there quickly. Did a nice job.
Oh, good
hustle.
hands by
Good
Reese.
hustle. Yep.
Nice. Shot clock all the way down to 7 now.
So both teams playing at a pretty fast pace right now.
It has been, although the score only 8-7.
Right.
So it's a lot of there've been a lot of turnovers. The game started with 2 turnovers. Not been a lot of threes attempted. Smart getting it up the court that quick. Leah Hathaway open in the corner. She didn't see her. Might swing to her now. Tries to go inside instead, but it's tipped.
So I like Reese, what she's doing. She's got a good idea. I think she needs to be a little crisper with her passes. A couple turnovers. I think she'll tighten that up, though. But they've got some open shots.
Could be a backcourt.
No, I don't think she touched it.
Oh, she didn't touch it right, so you can do that. Oh,
there we go. There's a nice pass.
Look. Nice time to set up and a nice basket. There we go.
That's a nice job by Reese.
Isabel Basile knocking that down. I don't know who our high scorer is so far for the Vikings, but I don't think it's Kendall because I think she's only got 2 baskets. Good defense inside.
Yep.
And then they're going to call Leah with the over the back.
Over the back, yep.
Yeah. So I think it's Isabel Basile with the lead on the scoreboard for the Vikings so far. We'll get the stats at the end of the quarter. Newburyport just determined to go inside on Triton. You know, they've only seen a couple threes taken by them. They really are not shooting that much from the outside, although there's a shot.
That's a nice shot.
Reese is heading right to that corner again. Makes a smart decision to avoid it, but tipped. Almost stripped from behind. Newburyport chance to take a lead.
That's a nice move right there. That was a nice move. Yeah. Kind of stopped, kind of froze Reese, and then just drove right by her.
Definitely a low-scoring first quarter. Neither team seems to be sort of in a rhythm offensively. Newburyport determined to go inside. And Triton as well, I guess. We haven't seen that many threes from either team.
And before Newburyport, looks like a good point guard. She handles the ball really well, strong. Does a nice job distributing the ball as well. Port's decided they're going to press most of this first period.
It's good, but it'll tire you out, and that's a challenge in a close game.
Right.
When it gets late, do you still have the legs? It's early in the season, too, so it's hard to say.
There we go.
Talia.
Work it back, yep.
Reese over safely.
Oh,
she had her inside.
She had her inside and she traveled.
Yeah, she walked.
That pass was right there. She's got to make that quick decision. Like I said, if you see Kendall open, you can get it to her quickly. She's pretty much going to hit that shot for you, but you can't hesitate.
It's probably 2 more possessions here in this first quarter, 1 each. see what Newburyport does with theirs. Shot clock all the way down to 20 already.
Good switch.
You move inside, then a nice jump
Nice
ball.
job by Reese. That's good hustle. She gives you every night. She really hustles. Nice job of tying that up.
It's going to be Triton ball with the shot clock off, so 31 seconds left. Although I think the shot clock should be on, but it's
30 seconds? Yeah, 30 seconds.
They can take their time, just get it across half court cleanly, get into a set. Oh, there's Leah on the wing. Chance to shoot. She does.
Come on.
There
Nice
it is.
shots. Great job.
Leah Hathaway drains a three. Take the lead back for the Vikings.
Nice job by Reese coming right up the middle, drawing the defense over, and just seeing the open person.
And what was going on? They were trying to get.
If you give Kendall a little break
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I was going to say, sit her down, give her a few extra seconds. She's been out there hustling. Give her a little bit of break here.
Riley McDonald in the game for the first time now.
Smart play by coach. You want to give some of those girls a little extra second rest.
I don't think Reese has come out, although I don't think you need to take her out. You know. And a late shot by the Newburyport almost goes. Oh, timeout or a foul? Which are we going to get? Called the timeout?
Oh, timeout, but I think you might have called a foul. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Called the foul. Now he doesn't want that timeout
Yeah,
with
exactly.
4.5 seconds. Don't get to advance the ball or anything. You know what's crazy? College, NCAA girls basketball is like the pros where you get to advance the ball under a certain amount of time when you call a timeout.
Really?
Yeah, just like the NBA.
Just
and
like
they
the
play
NBA.
quarters like the NBA.
Yeah. So we just want to be smart with the ball here. Don't want to, if we get something great, but you don't want to turn the ball over and give them an easy basket.
That was dangerous there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Smart.
Well done. Smart play. So we'll end the first quarter with a 2-point lead. Triton up 13-11. Good start. Strange, like disjointed a little bit.
Yeah, a little
in
bit.
terms of their offenses on both sides. Again, I keep saying it, but Newburyport seems so intent on bringing the ball down low on Triton. I don't know if it's something they saw, they think they could do, but it hasn't worked out for them. They have 11 points.
No, and they have hit their open shots outside. So I think they probably want to establish themselves down low a little bit. Maybe pound on Kendall a little bit, see if they can tire her out for their second part of the game. I like what Triton's doing. I think we're hustling. I love the switches that we're down there, playing some really good defense, getting the rebounds, not giving them an extra shots down low. I think we need to just clean up the turnovers. I think we had some turnovers there that probably is what kept Newburyport in the game. I think we clean up the turnovers, and I think we probably have more of like a 5-6 point lead.
So each team started the game with a turnover, and that sort of set the tone. I think we saw more turnovers than points. Probably not, but for both teams it sort of felt like that at times. And I do think that Triton has successfully gotten past Newburyport's press, but they aren't then making that transition into a smoother offensive set. Both teams have four players with points. It's a good way to start the game, spreading the ball out, getting everybody involved. And I don't think either team has anyone in foul trouble at all. I know Kendall has one. I think Triton only had 2, maybe 3 fouls in that first quarter. And I know Newburyport had 3, including that late foul, which Newburyport had 4. No, Triton had 4. We got our stats guy, Eric Gundrum, here tonight, which is always fun, keeping us honest.
Yeah, I think the refs have done a good job of letting them play and call the fouls that need to be called, but not getting ticky-tack, so it's been a pretty good pace.
Yeah, 100%. I think, it's funny you say that because I think they have called a lot of travels, and I think they've all been legitimately travels.
Totally
They're not questionable at all. Girls are just hesitating to make decisions. That's why Newburyport's trying to bring the ball inside. That shot right there.
And took advantage with Kendall being out of the game right there. Went right down low. And
that girl didn't even leave her feet to shoot.
Nope.
Oh, they're going to call the foul there.
So saying she pushed off a little bit? Okay.
No, saying that number 10 pushed on Reese.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Reese, I think, might have, or maybe Coach Dawes complained about that a little bit. And got,
well, yeah, I mean, that's what's great about Reese. She's fast, but she's strong as well. Nice job.
Good look outside. And the one up top. So Kendall taking a break. Means the offense has got to go probably through Reese, and not sure who's going to be a shooter out here.
Yeah, travel.
There's another travel. She took that extra step. So Isabel Basile, 4 points on the night, but a couple of turnovers. Triton back into a man-to-man defense here now.
Let's see if they try to take advantage of Kim being out. Yep, and going down low already. Yeah. So that's her second basket in a row. And I expect them to try to get in the paint points with Kendall out.
Margaret Welch bringing the ball down court. Very nicely done. A lot of confidence there. Always love seeing the bigs run. Reese with a 3. That's going to miss by a bit, and it's going to be a rebound to Newburyport. So Triton's 2-point lead going away already, but we got a lot of time left in this half. 6.5 minutes left. Again, they're coming inside.
Nice job. Help her out. Help her out. Nice play.
So now they got to move quick.
Yes.
And here's where they got to make that transition into a good offensive set. And find something they can work with. Hey, drawing a foul will work.
So that's their second foul, I believe.
Second foul in this quarter, yep.
Yes. So hopefully maybe we can stay aggressive, keep them fouling, maybe get to the line a little bit.
Leah Hathaway coming in along with Lily DeAndrea. And Kendall back in the game, and Reese getting her first rest of the night. See how long that lasts. Although they can run Kendall at the point. Certainly has the skills for it. And it does draw the defense out when she does it. They're going to call travel there.
So unfortunately, that's about our 4th or 5th travel call tonight. So again, just it's basically a turnover. So
it seems like Triton is just sort of, like you said early in the game, she's got to make a decision faster.
Right.
Right there, it looks like she couldn't decide if she was going to drive or make the pass, and just ended up traveling. Good little tip by Hathaway.
Nice job by Kendall. Good
work all the way around.
Turnover, yep.
Margaret opts not to go long with it. Back to Kendall. Kendall's going to spin and go, and on the floor.
Nice spin move by Kendall.
Newburyport parents calling for a charge. There's no circle in what do they call it? In high school, but if there were, that girl was clearly in the circle.
I would think so, but
pretty deep under the basket when Kendall ran into her. Leah, chance to take a 3, passes on it, knocked down. Call that a foul on somebody? Oh yeah.
Okay.
Newburyport.
So that's 4 fouls now in Newburyport. So is it 1-on-1 and 5?
It's 1-on-1 and 5.
Yeah. So this is we should really stay aggressive. We start driving to the hoop. Get to the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep driving in. No need to settle for the outside if they're going to let you, if they're going to foul you and let you get to the line. There, it's inside to Kendall. Ooh, almost a turnover. A good fight by Leah Hathaway. Margaret gets back on defense. She's in a good spot. She fouls though. Yep. First foul of the quarter though.
Yeah.
It's a safe one.
So she did a great job of getting back. I know it's tough, especially if you're that tall, to kind of swipe it. But we know that we try to teach the girls at a young age is don't swipe, just go straight up with your arms, and most of the time you won't get that call. You make a little contact to the body if you don't swipe the arms. But it was almost if she didn't get a clean block, she was going to be called for the foul there. But good hustle.
I think that's what made it hard to coach. That was exactly what you said. That most of the time you won't get called for the foul, but if the first time that it happens and a girl believes that her arms went straight up, but she still got called for the foul, then she never believes you anymore.
Is that true?
You know? Then they go right back to swatting. So, yeah. Newburyport can't extend the lead.
So Reese right back out there again. It's good to see. So we're going to start in. Oh, that's a
Kendall,
nice play.
huge
And,
move. Fouled on the shot,
Yep.
yeah. Should be on the shot. It's not like she brought the ball down.
No, I agree.
Yep. Shooting 2.
And now they are in the penalty, right?
And
so it's a 1-on-1 after this. So any fouls at all.
Nice. So I noticed that Newburyport is absolutely gluing a defensive player to Reese, even when she's not bringing the ball up.
Right.
Right on top of her. So, again, it's a smart strategy. It's hard to sustain that through an entire game.
Agreed. And it looks like they're trying to make her go right. I think Reese does want to go right more, but she's done a good job when she's had to go left. So I think she just needs to make sure she stays confident and use that left hand and go up the left side of the court she needs to. Nice drive.
Again, Newburyport inside, can't get it, and that's going to
Nice
be a jump ball.
hustle. Nice hustle by Kendall.
Going to be Triton ball, nice. Now they're taking a defender out by having Reese go all the way down the court. Now they got to get somebody who can dribble it up. And there we go, nicely done. Plenty of time. To Hathaway to shoot. Looked good when it left her hand, but doesn't drop it now. Newburyport coming the other way fast. In and out. Would have been, I think, the first 3 of the night for Newburyport if it had gone. Instead,
think so.
It's Triton's second foul very quickly.
That was one of the rare offensive rebounds by Newburyport. We've done a good job of boxing out and not allowing them second chances. I think there was maybe their first or second opportunity tonight. So, for the most part, we've done a good job.
I'm sure our stats guy knows exactly how many. No, he does not.
He is that stats whiz.
Might be a whiz, but I don't think he's keeping track of defenses versus offensive rebounds.
Hasn't he won like stat person of the year? Cal?
Yes,
for like 4 years in a row, I think.
That's exactly right. Yeah, multiple sports too. That's what's so amazing about it. Yeah, not just basketball. All right. Leah's got to have the confidence to dribble. She does now. Almost gets it down to Kendall, but it's a good steal by Newburyport. And that'll give them not the biggest lead of the game.
That was a nice drive.
It didn't roll. It was a good drive. Good no call on the ref, not calling her travel there.
Great. That's going to be one.
And another offensive rebound. 3 Triton girls, fingers on the ball. Unfortunately, it bounces away from them. Probably only the second offensive rebound for Newburyport tonight, and they take a 4-point lead. I think that might be the biggest lead of the game for either team.
Yeah, so right now the press seems to be working for Newburyport. We seem to be having a hard time bringing the ball up if it's not in Reese's hand, so someone's going to have to just kind of take control out there and feel confident in getting the ball up, or people are going to have to move to get open for some quick passes to break that press.
Something's got to happen because Triton has 2 points in this entire quarter, which it feels like they haven't had that destroying an offense, but when you think about it, it's just they just haven't gotten clean shots,
right?
Or shots at all. They've had a lot of turnovers, both self-inflicted wounds like a travel, and then what happened on that last play.
Yeah, the travel and the turnovers right now are what hurting us. And now, like I said, Newburyport's gotten a couple second chance baskets, so we've got to clean that up a little bit.
I think it's tough too when they put on a press and you don't, you know, every team it seems has that one player that can just dribble around anybody.
Right.
But when they start to double team or they trap, then you have to have other players that are confident enough to just bring that ball up the court and not immediately look to make that pass, but have the confidence to break the press through a dribble, which I know you're not supposed to do. But in this case, they need to do that because they got to get the ball up the court more cleanly.
And I know Kendall's probably the second best ball handler, or one of the best ball handlers, but you can't have her bringing the ball up in the press, and you're not going to be able to get much out of her the second half. She's going to be exhausted. Right. Good job, Icy. Stay left. Yep. Good job. Nice job by Reese. That's great dribbling right there.
Finds a shooter, and that's going to be off the front rim. Sophia Lisinski can't hit, and Newburyport's back on offense. Inside again.
That's a nice shot. That was really good defense there, but that was an even better shot.
Number 13, one of their starters, and she's having a game. I don't know how many points she's got, but feels like she's been hitting inside pretty consistently.
Yep.
This ref does not like the hand checking by Newburyport.
Yeah, she's going to the line. This is what we need right now. We got to hit our free throws, and with 3 minutes left, and they're in the penalty. We've got to stay aggressive, stay confident, stay aggressive. Go to the line, hit your free throws, get right back into the game. And you're right. This ref is we said they haven't been too ticky-tack, but they don't like the hand checks, and they're calling that real quick.
Yeah, I'm all for it at this point.
Yeah.
Stop the clock.
Especially when it's coming to the purple and gold.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Stop that clock and let Triton go to the line. I like it. Hits the first, misses a second, so Isabel Basile on the board now in the second quarter. Triton again really struggling to score. Inside.
Mismatch right there. Yeah. Mismatch.
Yeah.
She's got probably about a good four inches on her.
Chance to dump it off. Nope, she's going to take it herself.
Nice job by Kendall.
Fantastic job by Kendall Liebert.
Yeah, we talked about not doubting yourself, be aggressive. She didn't hesitate. She saw the opening. The defender backed off a little bit, and she just went right for it. Drew the contact, got the foul. Great. That was a big basket. Big 3 points right there. Needed that. Let's see if we can now tighten down the defense. No second chances here. Force tough shots.
They can close. It's a 4-point gap. If they can close it before halftime, it's after having a decent lead by Newburyport. It's gonna put some doubt in Newburyport, no doubt. Well, that's
a nice shot.
That is a good shot. They're getting a lot cleaner looks. They're getting much cleaner looks, Newburyport is. And I'm not sure what it is on Triton's defense. It's not working like it did in that first quarter.
I also think Newburyport's starting to hit their shots, too. They didn't hit their shots in the first quarter. They're starting to hit their open shots. That turnover right there, Kendall's probably going to come to the ball a little bit there. She kind of was flat-footed. The defender kind of cut right in front of her. We can't. They're hustling on their press, so we've got to be aggressive as well. Nice job. Nice D by Kendall. Nice switch.
Out. That could be a 3, but they're only calling it a 2, and it's going to be out. Triton ball. So we'll see what adjustments Coach Dawes makes here to break this press. Leah coming back in.
Ashley taking a seat.
We're going to have a 10-minute pause here for substitutions. All right, here we go.
Nice draw by that's how they use the left hand. Use that side of the court by Reese. Well done.
Into Kendall. Kendall's going to drive. No, she's going to get fouled on the floor. She's going to go to the line. She will one-on-one.
And this is what we need to do, right? Perfect. Get to the line. Stop the clock. Get to the line. Chip away.
Yep. I don't think Hacka Kendall is really going to work for Newburyport.
No.
Because I think she'll make her freeze.
And the good news with Kendall, she is one of the better players in the Cape Ann League, so you're going to get the benefit of the doubt a lot of time in the calls as well, right? So if she stays aggressive, I think that for most times she's going to get that call.
And a lot of that is the confidence. When she goes to the basket with the ball, she looks confident.
Yes.
She looks ready to make a play. There's no hesitation. When she has hesitated, she actually traveled. So hits her first. Hathaway back out, and Ava Johnson in now. I don't know if that's a defensive switch or why Ava's in, but we'll see what happens. Misses the second. 5-point game now with 2 minutes to play in the half. Great defense there. Great one-on-one defense. Almost forces a turnover. They could call 3 seconds at some point, but instead it's inside.
That's a travel.
That's a travel.
Yeah. Try to step over Kendall. Kendall does a great job just staying balanced and just moving her feet quick. So she's really tough to play against. She's a great defender. It really does.
And that's something, we got 2 minutes before the half. That's something that I'm sure Coach Dulles is going to talk about it at halftime is what do they need to adjust inside to stop Newburyport from making those shots? And part of it is we saw at one point that the girl hit from about 12 feet out, so it's a little tough if they're going to hit that shot too. But if you could take away the points in the paint, then at least force them to make that outside shot.
Absolutely.
Because it seems like when they've shot in the paint, they've made it almost all the time. So Kendall with 10 out of the Vikings' 20 points tonight. So as expected, putting up big numbers. But Triton as a whole not putting up big numbers. Actually only 7 points in this entire quarter. Meanwhile, the Newburyport Clippers have already outscored themselves from the first quarter, where they've got 14 on the board.
Right. Yeah, to your point, I think they've got a little better, less turnovers so far, maybe the second part of this period. So I think if we continue to clean up the turnovers, the travels, get back to playing that good defense down low, and don't doubt yourself, make your move, make your pass, go to the basket, we'll be in all right shape.
And the nerves have got to be gone now. I mean, now it feels like the morning of the game. That first quarter might have been a little bit of nervousness. First game back after the break, a little bit of rust. That rust is gone now, that's for sure. And just little things like Reese looks so much more comfortable going right to the left. When the game started, she was really hesitating there. Oh, there's another turnover.
Yeah, Lily did a good job of bouncing out there for the open, but she kind of took her eye off the pass. I think she wanted to focus on the shot. Again, we just talked about turnovers, and the first thing we do is turn the ball over.
Yep. Inside against Hathaway. Can't make anything happen. They're going to call the push on Kendall.
Yeah, just a little bit of a bump. Kendall, she's aggressive and she does a great job. At that time, she just got there a little late, I think, and just bumped her just a little too much. But the good news is it's only her second, and it's only our third penalty. So another one being aggressive like that, you got to foul. You can foul to give like that.
So Kendall comes out now with a 5-point game with a minute and a half left. Margaret in. A lot of pushing and shoving underneath. Going to set up for a three. In and out offensive rebound for Newburyport, maybe their third of the game. Strong move inside. Great defense by Hathaway. Another offensive rebound by the Clippers. And that ball will bounce out to Reese. Somehow always around the ball. There to Margaret. Oh, nice pass. Leah with a shot. A little bit off. Not sure she had her feet set on that.
No, it's a good pass in there. Quick decisions.
That girl she's as relentless as Kendall is sometimes.
Yeah. She was in a pile of trees there. She stayed focused and nice shot. Nice basket.
27-20 now. Chance to bring it outside. Nope, he wanted one more pass around to Leah, and it didn't work. And there's a block by Newburyport, but it's going to stay Triton's ball. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it somewhere. Going to try it again. Another move inside. Somebody's got to shoot. Oh, that looked like it was going to go, didn't it? 22 seconds left on the clock. There's this.
That's right. We had to foul the game. That's okay. Yep. Slow it down a little bit. Set up your defense.
Call the foul or just call the Triton bumped it out of bounds?
Not sure.
All right. Defensive switches now.
So I would have liked to see them try to go to the basket and draw the foul there.
Get to
be
the line.
aggressive.
They got up to 5 and they didn't get above it.
No.
So yeah, and it doesn't look like they're gonna. 27-20 heading into these last 15 seconds. That girl goes to work. Jump ball. I think it's Newburyport ball.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they're going big. They got 21 and 13 out there.
Yeah, smart. When
they're just going to post up. You know it's coming.
Yeah, when you've got Kendall on the bench, you're just going to. I'm surprised they didn't give that to her.
8 seconds, 7 seconds.
Keep your hands up. Don't swat. Keep your hands up. Nice defense.
Great defense. Underneath. Oh, and giving up the N1. Oh, that is tough. Number 13.
Yeah,
She has been a machine underneath the basket.
Yeah, she is relentless. She just keeps grinding underneath there, and unfortunately, what was our strength in that first period with no second chances, unfortunately, it's been an issue this period.
And that ball is going to go back to Newburyport on the miss. No chance to shoot. So we'll end the half down 9, 20-19 or 20-29 rather. Triton outscored 18-7, and that is kind of that. I got to look at that again. Really, truly, Triton outscored 18-7.
Yeah.
In that quarter, just the 7 alone tells you a lot about how the Triton Vikings struggled offensively massively in that quarter.
Yeah, it's a shame, especially like again we had them in foul trouble early on. I think with maybe 5 minutes left, so we should have been to the line more than we were, unfortunately, and I think that was the difference in the game. Again, second chances too for Newburyport. Too many second chances. We've got to clean that up. You know, we were first period we did a great job of boxing out, being aggressive on the rebound. I saw we started to do some boxing out, but after boxing out, we weren't jumping for the ball, and Newburyport was actually getting arms up over our box outs and getting that rebound. So hopefully we'll clean that up and hit some of our shots. Hit some open shots in the first period, not the second period.
So one thing I'll say that I think is different watching this team play, with Coach Dulles and seeing the players that he's got, they are playing a much more up-tempo game than we've seen from Triton girls basketball in the past. And we saw it early in the game where they were getting that ball across half court as quickly as they could. What we haven't seen on the offensive side yet, and maybe we'll see more of it in the second half, is a cleaner offensive set.
Yes,
we haven't, and we saw that a lot actually from Newburyport. When they weren't just sort of putting the ball inside for a post-up move, they seemed to be playing more of a tighter offense. So we'll see if that changes in the second half. And then I think it'll be interesting to see if Dulles goes to any kind of a press in the second half, because Triton let them come up the court, didn't try and put any pressure on them full court, whereas on the other end, Newburyport was pressing most of the game. And even if it wasn't a hard press, they definitely had a girl back there on making them work to get the ball across half court. Again, that's hard to sustain, and maybe that's something that Coach Dulles is thinking we don't want to tire ourselves out. It's going to be a long game, so we'll see. It's going to be it'll be a crazy second half because I think we're going to see a lot of adjustments by both coaches. I don't know this Newburyport coach at all, but she obviously had her team ready to go tonight. Yeah,
and I think it's a good point. I think maybe if we just work the press in, not every time, but if we occasionally throw it in there, see if we're able to get a steal here and there. And you may need to, being down by 9, if things aren't working for us, you may have to press and then make the adjustment. So, but I think we just, again, too many turnovers, too many second chances. If we clean that up, hit some of our shots, we'll be in good shape.
Another difference I saw tonight in this first half was a lot of offensive defensive substitutions. It's something you see a lot in college basketball, a lot more than in pro basketball, but you see it a lot in college basketball, especially late in a half. And we saw it a lot with Leah Hathaway and Ava Johnson, who were basically coming in and out. Leah in for shooting ability, and then Ava in for defense. One thing that I think is challenging about that is it can take players out of rhythm.
Sure.
Unless they've been coached to play that way. Unless they know I'm going in to play offense, I got to get back on defense if that happens, and I'm going in to play defense, but I'm probably coming out for offense. Once you have players that understand that's their role, I think it's a lot easier. So this is only the 4th game of the season, so I'll be curious to see how long if he keeps doing that. But I personally, I think it's great. I think it's a great way to manage your players to tell them, this is your strength, go play to your strength, and play as a team and get in there and do what you do well. So. Again, hopefully we won't see that in the second half. I'm hoping for a nice blowout, so we can just see.
Well, I think it's important to do too. It gives you an opportunity to rest some of those players that need some of those minutes. So if you've got a girl that has kind of a specialty working their way in, whether it be offensive, defensively, give you a chance to rest some of those players like Kendall and Reese that been out on the court. They are moving their feet constantly. They need that break. So if you got a girl that you can work in there for 30 seconds, a minute 30 to give those girls important rest time. It's certainly something you need. Appropriate coaches trying to manage that time.
And it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half with the scoring, because Kendall has half of Triton's 20 points. Isabel Basile, I think, has 4 or 5. We'll get the numbers before the second half starts. And I don't know what's going on Newburyport, but it does feel like that. I think number 13 has been like 29 out of 29 points, it feels like. But we'll try and be able to spread the ball out a little bit more, get a little more contribution. I don't think Reese has hit a shot yet. I don't think she's taken more than one.
Taking many, right?
She's taken one at all. So I think that we'll see if they start to spread the ball around a little bit more. And then attack with Kendall in the paint, see if they can get the ball to her a little more cleanly. And that should make a huge difference. Again, I'm hoping for a blowout. It'd be nice to see like a 50-30 win, but I don't think that's going to happen.
No, and to your point, it's going to be a quick, crisp pass to Kendall down low. Because as soon as she gets a ball, they're double teaming on her, and she's got the moves and the athleticism and certainly the skill to be able to hit those shots. So it's more of just got to find the opening, get the ball to her, and let her be able to make one quick move and get that shot. But But what Newburyport did well that second period that wasn't working from the first period was down low second chance we talked about, but they also hit some really good open shots. They were able to get themselves open. I don't know if it's because we got a little bit tired, and they nailed their shots. So if you're getting open, you're able to hit the shots. It makes things more difficult on the defense. We weren't hitting our shots when we were open, so I think between Kendall and most of our points coming from two girls, I think some of the other girls are going to have to hit their shots and get open.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is one of the advantages, because I talked in that first quarter about how much it seemed that Newburyport was pounding it in the paint. That did open up a little bit of space for them as well. And again, it's an adjustment that Coach Dulles is going to have to make. So we got a game Friday night here against Pentucket. We all know how we feel about Pentucket.
They got that new gym up and running over there, though, I think, right? Did they?
I've not been.
I've been to Pentucket. Yeah,
I'm not sure I'll go.
I think they probably. I don't think I'll go either. But I think they got the gym open. Not sure.
Yeah. Well, we know how we feel about Pentucket. And then they have another Friday night game. Actually, the Tuesday game is away against Ipswich. They have another Friday home game against Essex North Shore Agriculture and Technical, Essex Aggie as it's known. That's another Friday night game, and then I think the most likely senior night will be Wednesday, January 17th against Gloucester, although that doesn't make sense because that's only January. So I didn't get – here's the rest of the schedule. Never mind. So the senior night will probably be Thursday, February 15th, a game against Linfield. I would recommend changing that to a game where it's more likely to win. Linfield is. Linfield's always tough. Always tough.
All around with all their sports. They do a good job there.
Yeah, so Triton's home games include this coming Friday against Pentucket. They play Essex Aggie the following Friday. A Monday home game against Hamilton Wenham. We've seen some games against Hamilton Wenham. Huh? And then Gloucester the following Wednesday. Home game against North Reading. A home game against Lynn Classical, Georgetown, and then finally Linfield to end the season away at Beverly, another program we saw a lot of. Hamilton Wenham, you and I saw a lot of hard-fought games all through Triton youth basketball as well.
They were always a battle. Always, I respected the coaches and the players there, but they're always hard-fought battles. Them, the Hunt.
And Nahant.
Some
yes.
good close games.
Yes, it's always fun to fly into Logan and see Nahant there and kind of wave to, what was her name, Sophie?
Sophie.
Yes. Wave to Sophie. So talking about the stats in the first half, we had Sophia Lasinski with 2 points, Isabella Basile with 5, Kendall Liebert with 10, and Leah Hathaway with her 3-pointer. Leah and Sophia and Kendall all with 2 fouls apiece. The only one really in foul trouble is number 12 on Newburyport. She has 3 fouls, and believe it or not, number 13 only has 7 points, although it feels like a lot more than that. Foley, number 21, their other big, has 13 points. So combined, they have much as Triton has entirely. Bailey with a 3, Schwab with 2 points, and Ruba with 2, and McDonald with 2. And again, the only one in foul trouble being number 12, who doesn't have any points herself, and number 13 does have 2 fouls. So there's one thing to look for if you're going to drive against somebody. Try and drive against number 13 on Newburyport. Try and get her into some foul trouble. Otherwise,
again, they do have 6 girls on the board, so they're able to spread around their offense a little bit, especially in that second period. And that's something that we need to do more on our end too. So hopefully, I'm confident we'll hit our shots this period.
Yeah, and we talked earlier in the game that each team had 4 players with a point, and unfortunately for Triton, it stayed at 4 players. And like you said, Newburyport spraying the ball around a lot more. So we'll see what happens here. Triton Vikings hoping to get a win, stay above just 500 for the season. Newburyport will go back to 500 with a win here tonight. I'm sure Greg Dulles would like to get a win against his former team.
Agreed. Yeah, I think 500 is that important record, especially since they've gone to the power rankings.
Right.
It's not so much what your wins are directly in your conference, but now with the power rankings, with that 500 record, that gives you an opportunity to still make the playoffs as long as you have a good, a strong record. I mean, strong teams you're playing, and they have a pretty good, even non-conference schedule. So I think you can stay around that 500. Gives you a good chance of getting in the playoffs.
I think whoever came up with the the quarterback rating in football
Came up with
also
the
came up with the
yeah,
power
so
rankings.
no one can figure it out.
It is a special kind of math.
And don't get me wrong, when somebody from Nantucket's got to travel up to Western Mass to play, and get a little nerve-wracking.
Or when a no-win football team could be in the playoffs.
Exactly.
All right, so here we go, second half. Triton Vikings down by 9 to start us off. Kendall Liebert takes a look at a three. He's going to drive.
A nice draw by Kendall.
Good strong drive. Doesn't go. Margaret Welsh with a good rebound. Kicks it back out. Triton's offense right from the beginning looking a little better. Reese missing a shot.
Well, I like we were aggressive. We missed a couple of shots there. I think that were open for us, but at least I like the aggressiveness, the ball movement. So looks like coaches got them aggressive early on. Great job by Kendall, box out, getting that rebound.
It was aggressive defense by Reese that actually left the girl open, but you know what? Let him shoot that, right? Good play by number 4.
Yep.
She's been called a couple times for fouls that she hasn't liked, so she's keeping her energy up, though, keeping her aggressiveness up. So the shot clock is 35 seconds.
Oh, 35. Okay, so there we go.
35. That is a long shot clock. So Newburyport staying outside a little bit more. Not quite now. They're going to drive the lane. There's the little jumper. Doesn't go. Should be a rebound for Triton, and it is. That's a Kendall. Let Kendall bring it up a little bit. Change up things a bit. And a three by Kendall. A little bit short. Margaret almost with a rebound.
Almost.
So Kendall definitely getting the green light to shoot from the outside.
Yeah, it looks like this offensive set. They've got her not so much down low. More maybe want her to shoot a little bit more three. Try to get back in there, but
so first basket of the third is a 3-pointer by Newburyport.
So that was another turnover by Reese. So it looks like with her crossover. Sometimes she leaves it exposed a little bit, and it looks like the coaches got Newburyport reaching in. That's twice that Kendall's got the ball deflected. I mean, Reese got the ball deflected on a crossover.
Yeah, she traveled right there. Again, the hesitation. So another Triton turnover, and here comes Newburyport. See if Newburyport tries to go inside again or content to keep it outside. They've been lucky so far. A couple of good shots. Let's see what happens. That won't go. Good rebound for Triton. Margaret with it. Here we go the other way. I wonder if they have. Margaret started, so you can't say they went big because of what happened in the first half.
Right.
They haven't worked it into her too much on offense. We'll see if that changes too. Kendall, chance to drive, does, fouled.
Yeah, so it looks like right now what coaches got Kendall setting up more, get that ball to either, if it's open for the three, shoot it. If not, drive and try to draw the foul.
That one called on number 10, not number 13, who was sort of in the area. Good pass right there, nicely done. Doesn't drop.
That was a nice play.
Those inbound plays, as somebody who has sat in the stands a lot and watched a lot of basketball, you can sort of see who the other basketball coaches are, because they're the ones that cheer loudest when there's a good inbound play that gives you a basket.
Appreciate that.
They know how much work at practice goes into training those again and again and again.
Exactly.
15-point lead now for the...
yeah, another three. Newburyport again. Like we said, they're hitting their shots right now.
Another foul. This will be on number 13. I think it will be.
Yep. Reaching in.
Hathaway's coming in. Triton needs to respond here. Haven't scored yet. 3 minutes into this quarter. Yeah, when inbound plays work well, it almost feels like that we're double points, you know.
They really are.
Because you practice them so much,
time
and then
yes.
you know, it's an execution thing. It's a reading thing. Nice move, nice ball inside. Somebody's got to shoot. Looking for a good shot. Still working. Looking for Kendall underneath. Pass was a little bit delayed. Good defense on that end. Oh, they're going to call the foul, though.
Yeah. So Newburyport's, I think what they're doing is that they're realizing that Kendall's, they're trying to get the ball to Kendall for their offense right now, and they're letting the ball kind of get swung around the perimeter, but as soon as that ball came inside of Kendall, they came right down on her. So.
No, they're thinking about calling a charge. Oh, and they are. That will set off the fans. Oh, I love watching the fans get fired up.
All right, so we get the ball down low.
Newburyport parents angry, but Triton getting the ball, and here's the pressure. So, Newburyport, she should be teed up at this point. I mean, at this point, she's on the court, and he's trying to get the ball in. And they're up by 15, so I'm not sure what the complaint is. But yeah, it was definitely could definitely have been a charge, and it was. And there's Kendall inside. Got a chance to kick it out. Loses her feet a little bit, and there's another foul.
Right, we have some vocal Newburyport parents over there.
I've only ever seen the cops called once during a game, but you never know. Could happen for a second time. Not saying it was fun when it happened, but it certainly was entertaining. Kendall driving, goes underneath.
That was good.
Huge defense inside.
That was good, dude.
And there's the foul. Oh, there's the travel.
Yeah, it was a travel.
Yep.
That was the travel before the foul.
Yeah.
So I agree that there was some contact after, but it was after the travel.
Good pressure by Hathaway.
Yep.
So now are they going to change it? Is Triton going to change up the offense here? Because they got to get the ball to Kendall, but it's not working to get it to her inside.
Yeah, someone's going to have to make a shot. We can't. Double dribble, yeah.
So Triton really struggling. Have not scored halfway through this third quarter. Haven't really gotten a shot off, maybe one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Newburyport with a couple of threes. Good little runner, doesn't go. Big offensive rebound, that one does. So when Kendall's out, they need to find some presence on the inside. That's up to Margaret. She's got the ball now.
Nice job to split the defense there. Now drive and dish. There we go.
Nice.
Ah.
Leah couldn't quite hold on to it. Inside, can't hold on to it. Another turnover. That'll actually stay with Triton. Tipped by Triton. Timeout.
Yeah, nice job by Reese. That's what you want to do. You want to drive down the middle, draw the defense and dish. But, you know, the girls on the perimeter have to be set, square to the basket, get that ball and make a quick shot. And it seems like we're kind of panicking a little bit, and we're dropping the ball or not giving ourselves a good opportunity for that open shot.
This is tough with when you're down by 17 and you haven't had a clean look the entire quarter. Do you have a do you have a different offense you can go to? Can you just make a radical shift and say, okay, now we're just going to drive and dish entirely, and all we're taking is threes from here on out because we're down by 17. Not an ideal strategy, but you may have to do something here because it's going to be tough to get back into this game.
But then again, we one more foul, we will be in the penalty. So
right.
You know, you've got to be aggressive if you're going to be down low. You got to go to the basket, draw the foul. Kendall, I think Kendall's got out of those 4 fouls. I think 3 of them are against her.
Against Kendall, yeah.
So you know, you've got to be aggressive, got to go to the basket, and that's what you need right now. We need to get to the line. If we can stop the clock, get to the line. That's the only thing I think that's going to get us back in because we're not hitting our 3-point shots right now. We're not doing a good job of getting open and squaring and taking a good shot.
And number 12, who's on the court right now for Newburyport, has 4 fouls on her. And number 13, who's been one of their high scorers, has 3 fouls. So there's Margaret going inside, doesn't drop. A lot of contact.
Yeah, foul.
There's another foul. Yep, on number 12.
So she shoots a 1-1.
That may be her 5th too. She may be coming out. That's 5.
So that's exactly what we needed. So we have 3.5 minutes left. We've got to get to the line. We've got to hit our free throws.
So just like that, number 12's out of the game. And yeah, Triton's at the line. Triton would have had a foul, and this wouldn't have been the 5th had not for that charging call. So first one misses.
It's all right. If we get 1 of 2 every time,
Yep.
we'll be good.
Not sure why she's shooting 2 though. She wasn't shooting when she was fouled. Oh, well, she hits it. First point of the 3rd quarter. The Triton Vikings. Inside, going to work against Margaret. Good double team. Oh, number 12 looked like she walked a little bit. No, number 14, sorry, makes a good move. Foul by Hathaway.
Before the shot.
Yep.
That's our first foul. It's all right, not a bad foul.
Yeah, and you got to stay physical inside, otherwise they're just going to go back to work again. Yeah.
Right now they're a little bit more athletic and taller down low than we are with Kendall out. So that's nice.
Good play. Didn't roll.
Again. So we're not.
An awkward shot that's going to drop.
Yep.
That's a tough one. Now, Newburyport backing off of the press here with an 18-point lead. Just the one girl back there, but she's causing trouble all on her own.
Yes.
All the way. Nice positioning. And they
Travel.
She traveled.
Yeah, she unfortunately took that step.
Lisinski coming back into the game. Trying down 18 now.
So we're going to have to tighten up the defense here, get some turnovers, stay aggressive, get to the line, take advantage of them being in foul trouble.
Good block. It's going to stay Newburyport ball though. Strong move inside by Newburyport, but Triton's going to come away with the rebound this time. And Reese needs some help. And unfortunately, it's a turnover. 5 coming the other way. Good, strong defense. Great pass.
Yeah, it's good passing right there.
That was a beautiful pass.
Really, Newburyport's really firing on all cylinders right now. They're making good decisions. They're hitting their shots. They're playing good defense. They're making good, quick passes.
There's a chance to take a 3. Instead, going to drive inside.
That's a nice drive. That's a nice drive.
Doesn't go. 2 minutes now. 2 minutes now with a 20-point game here. And the other thing, Triton is not. We talked about it. You talked about it early in the first half. Playing really good on the boards. We're not crashing the boards now.
No, we're not crashing the boards, and they're not. It seems like the Newburyport girls are jumping higher and getting the rebounds, and they're also in the balls on the floor. They're just hustling to the ball.
Yeah.
We're really slow to react to the ball right now. Minute 50. We're hoping we at least get to the line at least 2 or 3 more times before the 2-minute mark runs out.
Gone
here.
Once.
Yeah, I know.
With that advantage. Margaret looks inside. Nope, there's going to be blocked. Coming the other way again for Newburyport. Chance to
nice
3.
job
that was
there.
blocked
that was
a little
blocked,
bit.
Yep. But even right there, that ball, it's got to be grabbed and out of bounds.
Newburyport with 9 points in this quarter alone off of rebounds. Oh, 9 offensive rebounds?
Wow.
9 offensive rebounds in this. That's even worse than 9 points. We'll pass inside, and that's going to drop. Extend that lead by 2 more. And yeah, they got to get the ball. Now they got to get the ball inside. They got to be able to draw some kind of foul, draw some kind of contact. Reese with a mishandle. It's coming the other way. Number 4 with a little bump. Gets away with it, though.
Yep.
Foul's going to be on Reese.
Yep.
That's her first. That's her first. As aggressively as she plays.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing. And as she's all over the court, yet
She
that's
really
still her
is.
first foul. So Newburyport is always a hard game.
It
always,
is.
always. Well-coached team, always. Easier to play them here than there, because at least the court isn't designed at an angle where you're The sight lines are all messed up.
Correct.
Ball doesn't go. Good rebound. Now they got to get the ball down there and get a shot off here.
Yep. Oh, that could have been a foul right there. Yeah. Would have been nice if we could have got the line there.
And with under a minute to play now, there we finally get a foul.
Yep. Get to the line.
And if that's on number 4, that might be her. No, it's on number 4. It's on number 13, 14, 15, 14. Only her second. And just the second basket, or the second point for Triton in the.
That was a nice free throw. That was a nice rotation. That's a nice shot.
Reese coming out for a breather with a minute to go.
I'm wondering if I know Kendall looks like that they were putting some ice spray on her knee. I'm wondering if it's acting up a little bit. I'm sure Coach at this point doesn't want to.
Yeah, she's been out for a bit, and it's a 20-point game.
Plenty of season left. I don't think they want to do anything.
A lot of season left.
All right there. See, now it's second chance. They're anticipating where that ball is going to go off the rim or off the miss, and we're flat-footed. We're turning, but we're just watching the ball. We're not boxing out. We're not hustling to the ball.
Yep. And another offensive rebound for the Newburyport Clippers. They're going to hold on for the last shot if they want to. No, they're not. Nice turnover. Good steal, but it might go the other way, and it does. And Newburyport holds on to it after a steal by Triton. They get it back. They still get the last shot. And there's a 3 by number 4. It's going to miss. Rebounded by Triton.
Go.
Enough time to get a shot off.
Try to draw a foul.
Ball's going to be out. Triton ball. You got to catch and shoot. Have to catch and shoot. They have to know that. You don't have time for a dribble even after this.
Yeah.
Not the way. Not in high school.
Just hope you.
Of course, in the NBA, this is 3 possessions.
Exactly. It's amazing, watching the high school girls and what they call travel on. Then you watch the NBA, and they're taking 3.5 steps and no travel.
A slightly different game. I know you don't have time for that. So unfortunately, Triton only goes to the line one time after getting Newburyport in foul trouble again. And if there's a lesson for anybody else that's going to be playing Newburyport soon, they'll get in foul trouble quickly.
Yes.
And it's up to you to then get yourself to the line, take advantage of it. And I think heading into, sorry, go ahead.
No, and I was going to say that unfortunately that was, I think, a key for us to get back into it, especially the end of the second half, and then in this quarter they got a foul trouble, but we just couldn't get to the line.
So Newburyport looked like they were bringing in 3 new players, maybe 4. So they'll probably go into their bench at this point with a 20-point lead with 8 minutes to play. And Triton only able to score 3 points in the entire third quarter. 1 basket and 2 of them, and 1 at the line. And so looking ahead to Pentucket on Friday night, so it'll be Coach Matt Doring sitting next to me on Friday night. So, yeah. I think he feels under a lot of pressure knowing that you were here tonight. So,
well, I'm glad that they must have taken the ankle bracelet off. He's allowed back here. That's just nice. Give my best of that. I actually ran into him the other day. Sounds like him and his family are doing well, so that's great.
It'd be fun to call the game with him. He knows that Pentucket team really well, and he knows these girls extremely well. He coached a number of them in Triton Youth Basketball, so it'd be fun. But I'm not sure what you say to Triton to prepare for a Pentucket game. Based on what we've seen here tonight, I think a lot of it is minimal turnovers. Minimal turnovers, especially the traveling. Quick decisions.
Yes.
Like, you're going to pass the ball. No hesitation. You're going to shoot the ball, go shoot the ball. And then, honestly, go shoot the ball. I think one thing we saw a lot in that first quarter was a Triton team that was willing to shoot. And in the second half, we just haven't seen nearly the same kind of offensive, pull the trigger and go as we've seen in that first quarter.
Agreed. Yeah, it just seems we're just a step behind on everything. And Newburyport just seems to be anticipating things well. So let's see. Definitely a different lineup here for Newburyport. Let's see if we can kind of just chip away here and build some momentum for the next game.
Number 4 is still out there.
Yeah, she is.
And number 13, actually. So they still have Oh, there we go. Finally called 3 seconds.
Yes.
Out of their starters, actually, number 4, number 13, number 21, all started this game. And it's number 12, actually, the one who fouled out wasn't a starter.
Okay.
Chance to shoot, goes inside instead. There's another turnover, and it's going to go the other way.
Oh, travel right there. Yeah.
That's that hesitation we were talking about.
Right, yeah.
That is tough.
She realized she was so wide open. I think she knew what you were doing. Yeah.
So crazy open, yep.
So I think the coach is making the right decision by resting Kendall as well, just to have her ready for productive.
Yep. Well, that's the other thing. And you go into a game against Kentucky, and it's really a test of, how good are you? Can you play up to that level? And I think that's what Triton's got to come out and do Friday night. 13 again with a chance to go and drive, and she does. Basket doesn't go. Offensive rebound. No offensive rebound. It's just a.
I think the ref's going to let them play this last period, unless it's egregious.
Yeah, so let that clock run.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 20-point game. So.
I think it's also good that Reese is getting a breather, and some of these other girls have to learn to be able to bring that ball up.
It's going to be a foul on 13. It's got to be her 4th.
I would think so.
Her 4th. She's probably going to come sit, I would imagine, yeah. Not sure why the Newburyport coach has so many starters out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. That was a nice move.
Great little move.
Yep.
And a rebound for the Triton Vikings. Let's get a shot off now here.
Yeah, let's see if we go. A little offensive rhythm here.
Take that. Oh. Good hustle on the floor by Leah Hathaway, but it's going to be
out of bounds.
Out of bounds?
Yeah. Take that out of bounds, yeah.
Clock shot resets. And Isabella Basile comes out for the game, or for a break. Chance to shoot. Get it
nice
inside.
move. There you go. Nice drive.
Ooh, almost goes. Does it
nice
great.
Hustle.
Good hustle. Almost gets the offensive rebound.
She did a great job of taking the shot, getting the defender up, and then nice move down, drive to the basket.
It's Lily DeAndrea, who I believe is a sophomore.
Oh, that's good. That's a good sign.
Freshman team won tonight. Good, exciting win for them.
Yes,
bunch
absolutely.
of 8th graders and 9th graders on that team. It's always good when the 8th graders get to play up.
Absolutely.
Can't stop when you dribble across half court.
Yep.
That can be a challenge. So Lily DeAndrea, yep, sophomore guard. Oh, we got a whole little program here with all these players. If you want to hear what their sing-along song is, their favorite Disney character, their pregame food. All right, being a food guy, I'm really curious what they eat. I don't know about you. I always struggled to get my kids to properly get fueled before a game. And I doubt any of them are watching, but if they are, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was always usually Doritos or something else.
Yeah. Reese Renda with the peanut butter granola bar. That's good.
Right,
that's good fuel.
Yeah, that's good protein in
there. Kendall with Celsius as her pregame food.
That is a power drink.
Okay.
Power drink, yeah.
All right. Sophia Lisinski with fruit roll-ups.
All right, a little sugar boost there.
And Isabella Basile with goldfish. Now she sounds that sounds like me.
I'm sure.
Did you eat anything? I ate some goldfish.
I'm sure it was whole grain goldfish.
How are you gonna? Leah Hathaway with a chicken wrap. That's good fuel. Margaret Welch with chicken fingers. Ashley Jones with goldfish. That's two for two there. Ava Johnson fruit snack gummies. Riley McDonald with pasta. As long as it's not fettuccine Alfredo or something, I guess you're okay. Inside, good work, go up.
Nice move, there we go. There we go.
Like to see that. Lily DeAndrea.
And the thing I loved about that, it was one pass. She didn't hesitate. She went right away to the basket. Didn't give a chance to get double teamed. Great job.
And she's the last one we're going to talk about for food. Lily and Andrea,
Yep.
Oatmeal, eggs, and pear.
Oh, look, see right there. She had a
That's
balanced,
it. That was it.
balanced meal right before the
Yep.
game. No wonder
She
why
was
she
ready
made
to
that
go.
basket.
Ball comes back inside. Strong move by Newburyport. Doesn't go, though. Chance for a rebound. They're going to call Triton ball.
Yep, good call. Good hustle by Johnson there.
So Bailey, the only starter for Newburyport, is still on the court right now, number 20. Top to Hathaway. Come back to her for a shot. No, they're going to try and go inside. A lot of chaos. Going to be a Newburyport ball again. 5 minutes to play here in the fourth. Good steal. Oh, and a good look. Get rid of that when she was starting to lose control. Leah. Oh, getting fouled.
Yeah, nice job. Nice little spin move. Stayed aggressive, going to the hoop. Got fouled on the way there. All right, let's see what we got for an inbound play here.
Good simple one. 2 or 3 point shooter. Doesn't go.
Nice
Great,
rebound.
great rebound. Finds her help. Finds her
Right,
again
take it
for a
again. Get in
shot.
there.
Drop. Doesn't drop.
It's all right, though. At least 2 good open shots, good looks.
Newburyport moving the ball quickly now. Subs in the game. Again, there's Bailey, number 20. Starter tonight, stayed in the game late. Newburyport absolutely.
Travel, no? Oh, push, okay.
Newburyport determined that 1 foot must be in the paint before you shoot.
Yeah.
It seems like that's.
And especially because besides the first quarter, they've hit some really nice outside shots.
Yeah.
But they may be trying to work on some things as well with a big lead. Maybe they might be trying to work on some things for future games.
Treated like a bit of a practice this game. So
Yeah,
that was the
nice
third
play.
foul there on whoever it was for Triton.
That was a nice
Did the
inbound
foul.
play. She was wide open, number
Hathaway.
11.
Yeah, that was nicely done. All right, so Triton bring the ball down.
We're lazy. We're really telegraphing the passes now. We need to stay crisp, stay sharp. Still got 4 minutes to play.
In and out.
Nice
Good
rebound.
and over the back.
Yeah.
It's going to be the 4th foul. Triton may get to the line again.
So Lily doing a nice job out there. She's really hustling.
Yeah.
Getting some good rebounds, some nice drives to the basket. I don't know if she's a junior, sophomore.
Number 10.
Number 2 for us.
Number 2. I don't know. She might not be in the program, if that's possible.
Lily?
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Number 2. Yeah, sophomore guard.
Sophomore, okay. That's a good sign. The future right there. She's doing a good job out there right now.
Ooh, again, telegraphing a pass.
Yes.
It's going to be another turnover. And again, they want to try and drive with the ball now.
I mean,
get that 5th foul.
Yeah, 4 fouls. Just
Yeah.
let's see if we can get him a penalty again. Get some free throws, work on some free throws.
Moving inside. There you go. Drive.
Great. Put that ball up. Ooh, I think that was a foul right there. Now let that go.
Yeah.
That's
what we were talking about. They're going to let him play, and Hathaway goes down, and she does not look happy. Couldn't tell if she hit the floor hard or she twisted
yeah,
it.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Ankle? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was having a good game. I think it's tough. She's a senior, and she's playing with a bunch of girls that are sophomores.
Sure.
And that can be an adjustment too. A girl she hasn't played with as much, but she's getting up.
There
she goes.
No, Lee's been hustling all night, so glad it wasn't anything serious.
So Sophia Lisinski back in the game now for Triton with just under 3 to play. Still a 20-point game. Good pressure, why not?
Yeah.
Let's force Newburyport to do something with the ball. Get a couple turnovers here. So Sophia was a point guard a fair amount last year whenever Reese was either injured or out. So she can definitely handle herself.
Yeah, no, she looks like she can dribble the ball.
Yep.
Keeps it low.
And going to the line now.
Going to the line, all right.
Nice. So Ashley Jones is the one that Coach Dawes was doing the sort of defensive-offensive switch with Hathaway. So now she's the one that's on the line. Going to try and make some points for Triton here. Also a sophomore, I think. Hits her second. No, she's a junior.
So Ava Johnson does a nice job. She really hustles out there. Gives you a little spark, especially on defense.
In the right position. Oh, and an and one for Newburyport.
That was a nice play. Nice move. Nothing much you can do there.
That'd be DeAndrea called for the foul. Probably her first of the night. Just the second foul, yeah. For her first of the night, just the second for Triton in the entire quarter. Newburyport backing off the press now.
There.
Triton's got to find something to do here with this ball. Let's work it inside. Get to that foul free throw line again.
Yes, that's
Let's
it.
go. She's
Very
going to
good.
work.
Nice job.
Well done.
There
well
we go.
Done.
Well done. Nice and aggressive.
Lisinski playing some tough defense out there now.
She
almost got that.
Be careful of the
Almost
swipe.
got that,
Be
though.
careful of the swipe.
Oh, she almost got it. Oh, that's a walk.
Yeah, nice job. Oh, the girls out there are really hustling. I like to see it.
Well, this is good. You can't get this kind of practice in practice.
No.
I mean, this is full speed against players that do not want you to score. So, good strong pass. Good play inside. Work it. And she does.
That's
and
a nice
one.
move. That's her second nice move to the basket.
Absolutely
well
love that. Leah DeAndrea going to the line. Well done.
I think she's, so far this, she's really been our best player out there all around. Plays some really good defense, some good offense, making some good decisions.
And it started with Lisinski's pass because she didn't hesitate. It
Right.
was a bullet of a pass.
Decision, exactly.
It was the pass before the pass, but it really allowed trying to get the ball inside. Oh, that's a reach, yeah.
Well, you hope these seniors have a nice run here the rest of the way, and at least go far in the playoffs, the power rankings. And I think they've got some talent, they've got some ability. I think they'll be able to hopefully do some damage in the playoffs. I know some of these girls have been playing together for a while, especially the seniors, right?
Right, that definitely helps. I mean, that makes a big difference. It is a senior-heavy team. I mean, Reese Brenda, Sophia Lisinski, Isabel Basile, Kendall. No, I don't think Kendall's a junior, maybe? I don't know.
No, Kendall's a senior.
Kendall's senior. Margaret Leah. Good play inside by Newburyport. We go under a minute to play here. Triton, I don't think he's going to pull it out. That's all right. Lisinski looking really strong.
Yeah,
ball
keeping the ball low. Nice job.
Strong move inside.
Travel, yeah. I think she kind of spun into the double team. I think she had taken it the other way. I think she would have had a nice chance to get to the basket there. But you know what? I like how she's being aggressive. She put her head down. She's going for it.
I think Triton too would help to be for their, Lisinski and others when they make that pass inside to set themselves up to get that kick out. Make the pass and then move somewhere where you're open for the ball, because we haven't seen a lot of that, where the inside-outside game at all from Triton. So hopefully we'll see more of that Friday night and the rest of the season. Good inbounds play and one.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job right now with the inbound play. They're being disciplined and they're setting screens and they're finding wide open.
And all the youth coaches in the stands stand up and applaud.
Exactly.
35 seconds left. Lisinski with the ball. Finds her help. She can take a shot. She's got to create something here. Shot clock is off. 17 seconds to play. Not a lot of screens for these Triton players. As a result, it's a turnover. And she's going to dribble it all the way down and get nothing out of it, and they're going to call a foul right at the end.
Yep. Good hustle by Avey.
So Triton will get one more possession out of this, or at least they should.
They should.
Chance to at least put up a shot and cut that lead down a little bit.
So Matt will be here Friday. If I had known, I would have brought one of the travel championship trophies with me to leave for him. I know he's never is able to grab one as a coach.
I don't think he got one as a coach. That's true.
I think
he.
I'd like to see at least what one looks like. But tell him next time. Hopefully, I'll bring him one next time I come by.
And that'll take us to the end of this game. Triton falls to Newburyport in early January, but hopefully by the time the end of the season rolls around, Triton can go to Newburyport, get some revenge, and go into the playoffs. Unfortunately, a 31-57 loss, and that makes me wonder, when do they play Newburyport at Newburyport? So I don't think they have already. It's going to be Thursday, February 1st at Newburyport, 6:30 game. So that'll be the chance for revenge for this team. They came out strong.
They did.
Solid first quarter. No doubt. I think things started to get away from them a little bit by the time they got to the end of the half. I think the pace changed for Triton. They weren't able to adjust to the press, and more importantly, they made turnovers.
I think that's what really got us out of our rhythm. I mean, we played well. To your point, came out hot. I think we played well both offensively, defensively. Not a lot of second opportunities for Newburyport that first period. We hit our shots, aggressive. Good decisions, breaking the press, and then we just started traveling, turnover, and kind of got ourselves out of our rhythm, and that's when I think Newburyport got their confidence, and they just started out hustling us a little bit. So I think if we could stay focused and disciplined like they did the first period, that this team will have a good season.
And I think a little extra confidence dribbling the ball, getting past the press and really getting into their offense. We saw it a lot in at the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter, where the offense seemed more confident bringing the ball up, moving the ball, making those sharp passes. So see more of that in this game. So thank you, Steve. Thanks very much for being here. A lot of fun. Thank you to Mr. Bob Lathrop, of course, and to Mia Dupuis, who unfortunately is not out there playing. And Molly Riley for working the camera crew, and to our stats guy, as you said, the award-winning KPN hero, Eric Gundrum, for doing the stats tonight. No final stats for this game, Eric. I'm not entirely sure either of us want to see them, but thank you, Bob. Thank you, Triton VTV.